I'm looking for, I'm looking for, oh, yeah. I'm looking for,
I just want our life to remain
I'm
as it
looking
is.
for,
I don't really need much
yeah.
else.
Instead of run, be line, be tough, be saving run. You gotta need some, and be long. All I want is from the phone. When I heard that baby was alone, the old man on me. No need to think alone. No joke, drink tomorrow. This ain't like ever. I'm a dirt sprite ever. You gon' shit with me. If you like to change the weather, you gonna live better. You gonna quit forever. Don't get too thirsty. Get used to staring. I wanna tell you about you just so they can get jealous and make me see you for I do. Till I was said I met her. Turning off the lights, I'm looking for a clue. Heard she gave her promises I never turn on you. I heard she ain't gon' cheat and she gon' never make no move. She be there anytime you need her, she come through. Turn on the lights, I'm looking for. I'm looking for, turn on the lights. I'm looking for, I'm looking for, I'm looking for. Send them my way. Tell them I've been looking for in the broad day. Hanging with the dope boys in the hallway. You gotta get that thing. And she took them pretty faces standing like a stallion. Be treated to medallions. If I go to prowling, and if I get a number, you know I can't wait to dial it. If we get together, girl, you know we gon' be wildin'. When we get together, we make magic in this house. Turn on the lights, I'm looking forward to. I heard she keep her promises and never turn on you. I heard she ain't gon' cheat and she gon' never make no move. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. Girl, but she a good girl. Yeah, she been with that. Now she ready for the world. I'm looking for you.
Lord Luimong has been reading constantly lately.
Her she ain't
Brows
cheating, she
permanently
gon' never
furrowed
make
in
no move.
concentration.
You need it, she come through.
Don't hold back. Order whatever you want. We see each other almost every day, but it's been so long since we've had a chance to relax. Things have been quite chaotic after Lord Sun Quan took command. We should celebrate our efforts.
I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
Forgive me. I seem to have led you to believe that serving under our new master has been a burden. Lord Sun Quan is clearly worthy of his position. I have never doubted that. Of course, Lord Sun Sua was an extraordinary man. His bravery and his compassion were second to none. But I see Lord Sun Quan the same way. His steadfast mind and ability to focus on the path ahead will prove to be unparalleled assets. Well, I have told him this many times, but he always deflected my compliments with humility. Lord Sun Quan will be everything we have come to expect from a commander. I can tell by just looking at him. That's what makes me want to dedicate myself to his cause. And if necessary, offer my life to protect him. I think Lord Sun Sua looked at all of us this way. With a look of expectation and trust, like that given to family. may sound disrespectful, but Lord Sun Quan is more like family to me than a master. I can even think of him as my younger brother. You find it strange? Well, for what it's worth, I feel the same about you. You, the officers, everyone in Wu. You are all irreplaceable family to me now. You can even call me brother if you want to. How about it? It has a great ring to it.
Brother.
Now I have family to rely on. Maybe we should become sworn brothers to seal the deal. Well, tomorrow is another busy day. Eat and drink to your heart's content. We will need our strength. And let's stay together from now on. Together, we will secure the future of the Sun family. Our family.
It's amazing how the survivors manage to carry on, and they handle so much.
The honorable warrior is still with us.
You knew exactly where to find me. Did I really stand out that much? I did, huh? Guess I'm finally building a bit of presence after all. Recently, even if I'm not together with Lord Chengpu or Huang Gai, I'm no longer being asked to take care of cleanup tasks. Having gone through 3 generations of Wu, I've finally gained gravitas as an officer. How are you doing? You've been lured into Wu by me, with the promise of food. Any regrets? Good to hear. That sets my mind at ease. I was worried you might say you wanted to be more prominent. On another note, don't you get the feeling that the younger ones are growing more powerful recently? And when they rise up, my hard-fought position will be up for grabs. Will they gain dignity and gravity as Lord Chengpu did? Or grow bodies of steel like Huang Gai? Thanks. You always know what to say. I really like that aspect of you, you know? Well then, I'm counting on you to always stay by my side. Officers like you and I have to accept that we'll remain unnoticed even as we carry out grand acts. But we can meet up like this sometimes and give each other praise where praise is due. By the way, I ordered way back before you even arrived, and yet it's still not here. Mind checking up on that for me? I'd appreciate it.
Wu has overcome every crisis.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's
Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bei once fought side by side. you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear?
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light. Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope. But we won't give up so long as Lord Xiahou Dun gives
So
up.
you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the reins and reign over the realm?
Of course.
I'm looking at you guys.
Even with such an eminent family.
Cow, cow.
I wonder... whatever...
So Lord Cao Cao's getting serious about uniting the land. We should cheer him on.
I do not care who rules this. Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions?
The honorable warrior is still with us.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom?
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Amazing! You are a swift
The enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior!
has been defeated.
Let's go! Halt! We must assess the situation. Take this! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush. Take this. Time to end this. Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out. We need you to join the attack on Lujiang as well. We don't expect it to be an especially difficult battle, but if we don't deal with this properly, these fights could continue long into the future. Ever since Sun Ce died, fear has been brewing throughout the kingdom, and even within our own ranks. The rebellion in Lujiang is being fueled by Cao Cao's meddling. But it never would have happened under Sun Ce's leadership. We must put out this fire before it spreads any further. The future of Wu is at stake. I admit, my duties have been piling up quite rapidly. But I shall never grow tired of supporting our lord in his time of need. Lord Sun Quan is a fine leader of the House of Sun in his own right. While he may not have the bravery of Sun Ce, he is both wise and decisive. It seems he is stumbling under the weight of his new responsibilities at the moment, but I know he will stand strong and become a pillar for Wu. What purpose does a subject have without faith in his leader? That is the way I see it.
It is indeed very unfortunate that he lost both his father and a brother, but he cannot expect to lead if he continues to be so timid.
Lord Zhengzhou, you may wish to speak a bit more softly.
I must speak loudly if I am to be heard.
If you doubt our leader's ability, you should close your mouth and raise your banner in revolt. That's what I would do.
If you lack the conviction to challenge him, keep it to yourself, Zhengzhou. Nothing's more useless than a retainer who offers only compliments.
I did not intend to sow doubt. But as it stands, Lord Sun Quan is the leader of a kingdom. If he doesn't get a hold of himself soon, there will be trouble. Hopefully, the next battle will be a turning point for him.
Despite what he says, I get the feeling that Chang Zhao is more worried about Lord Sun Quan than any of us.
Yes, true loyalty can be a difficult thing to perceive. Be that as it may, we are only officers in the House of Sun. It is not our duty to meddle in our leader's personal affairs.
Very true. There are some things that Lord Sun Quan must face himself. For now, we should keep our thoughts to ourselves and prepare for battle. That is the best way to express our devotion to our Lord.
Everyone is uneasy after what happened to my brother. It's times like these that I need to hold my head up high. I know very well that neither he nor father would ever give up and lose heart. I'll be fine. Besides, there is no way a daughter of the Sun clan could ever avert her eyes from our troubles. Both my father and Ce would valiantly lead our forces into battle to claim victory with their own hands, surviving the world at its worst. That is what brought our people under their command. Simply being born into the Sun clan is not enough to earn their respect. The leader of the Sun clan must prove their strength. And right now, our leader, my brother Quan, is struggling. This means that I will have to lead our troops into battle in his place. In times of trouble, family is the one thing we can always rely on. I'm really going to have to be at my best.
Lord Sun Quan, you look rather discouraged.
Oh, Taishitsu. The moment word of my brother's death began to spread, a rebellion broke out. Even my inner circle has begun to lose faith in me. I'm sick of constantly being reminded of my own inadequacy. If only I were more like my brother, then I would be able to quell their fears.
Lord Sun Tzu certainly was capable of that. He was a great man. Perhaps that is the best way to describe him.
I have to win our next battle to prove my strength. If I am unable to do that, the warriors of Wu will never accept me as their leader. That duty is weighing very heavily on my shoulders. Now I understand the burden that my brother and father had to bear.
If I may, Lord Sun Quan. There are men under my command who know only of horses, and others who do nothing but read. Some can barely hold a sword. And yet, they are all excellent soldiers, with skills that can be put to great use in battle. Each of them is invaluable in their own way. The same principles applies to the differences between you and Lord Sun Tzu. You cannot become Lord Sun Tzu no matter how hard you try. So you should do things your own way, to reveal your true strengths and abilities. What we as subjects want is not the man that Lord Sun Tzu was. We simply want a leader that is worthy of our loyalty and service. Perhaps I've said too much. I will leave you now, my lord.
My own strengths. You have your own strengths and skills. You were right, brother.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little...
Is this really a battle we can win? If Lord Sun Jin and Lord Sun Shi were here, they would be on the front lines themselves, leading us all to victory. But Lord Sun Chen has promised nothing more than to guard our backs. That may be a wise decision as a commander, but will the soldiers of Wu accept it?
I wonder. Lord Sun Quan, many of our men have expressed their dissatisfaction with our strategy for the next battle. They are wondering if the leadership of the Sun clan plans to sit back and watch as they risk their lives fighting.
I suppose I cannot avoid such doubts, but I devised this plan personally, after much consideration.
And I will be leading our troops into battle myself. I am a lady of the House of Sun. I will not be accused of inaction in the face of danger. My brother will be watching over us all as our commander. His role will be to keep a close eye on our situation in battle.
No amount of explaining will put everyone's mind at ease. I am who I am. I will never replace my father or my brother in the way you all expect. So, I will have to prove my strength with my own actions and achievements. I want you to trust me just this once. I swear that I will lead you to victory in this battle.
Well then, let us see what you can do.
We got.
Let's begin. Listen up, everyone. Hi. Now then.
Sun Shang, the bow maiden.
Don't let me down now. The death of my brother has shaken the foundations of the kingdom. Let's go. That is why now, more than ever, we must put down this rebellion. Now we need help from all of you to make things right. Rest assured that I too will be doing all in my power to fulfill my duty to you. Take this!
I'll lead the charge.
The enemy officer
Everyone
has been defeated.
Follow me.
So, how exactly are we going to win this? I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
Charging at the enemy's front line head-on is the kind of fighting the Sun family is known for. But she really takes it a bit too far.
All right, they're through. Close the gate!
They blocked the path behind us. Looks like they're trying to divide our forces.
This is a little unsettling, but we can't let fear bind us. For now, we need to face forward and keep going.
There they are, just as we planned. Now let your arrows fall upon them like
the enemy officer has been defeated.
How do they follow the troops so they can pick us off from afar? So this is their plan.
We don't have to sit here and wait for them to shoot us. Everyone, charge forth without fear. Don't be cowed by the enemy.
It looks like our siege battalion has encountered enemy resistance. We must break through enemy lines and rush to their aid. Forward march! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The disadvantage. This does not bode well.
Take that! Let's get serious. Concentration. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
A hopeless battle.
The enemy officer
won't go
has been defeated.
Forward!
Now's the
This is how it's done. An uncommon display.
The enemy officer
from anyone else
has been defeated.
From you, I expected it.
Let's go.
Got this.
Was not enough.
So soon, I couldn't fulfill my duty.
Let's give it. Let's get serious. Take this.
Heroes have stopped?
The enemy officer.
This must be my brother's doing.
Lord Sun Quan has saved us. Once again, he has read the battlefield accurately.
Commence the advance!
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
It seems this gate is closed tight. Looks like we're going to have to bust in with a ram.
We're going to take control of each critical location as planned. We have to establish a foothold for the siege.
The enemy officer
Begin the advance.
Now that you are here, things do not seem so bad. This path leads behind the castle. If we keep going this way, the enemy officer
We'll attack the enemy from behind. Let us attack the castle separately from the rest of our forces.
Commence the advance! Show them your might!
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have our foothold, but there are still too many enemy soldiers. If we brought out the ram now, they'll destroy it easily. What we need to do now is keep taking the enemy's strongholds. We have to reduce their numbers to ensure the safety of this area.
Our momentum has returned. Now to make use of it. Now, take this. Accomplished more than I could. The enemy officer has been defeated. So you rats are trying to get inside this way too? So predictable.
There's fierce fighting on the eastern side of the battlefield!
Luther, I have decided to join the siege. I'll draw the enemy to me, while the ram is prepared.
And you will be sending the current siege battalion to the east. I think you've made the right choice.
Forward march! Do you really think that's enough to stop us? All that's left is to scatter the enemies blocking our path. Onward!
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
Damn, Chunky.
Continue to fight without complaint.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer.
What would
Hey,
Sun
can you stop your bird?
have done in this situation? He probably would have gone east, perhaps even alone. But Lord Sun Quan is different. He consulted with others and made a prudent decision. He values the lives of his people and does all he can to keep them safe. That is what makes him fit to rule our
The
kingdom.
enemy officer has
Everyone
been
listen!
defeated.
As of now, I am taking over the siege. I want you all to march east. Join forces with our allies there to attack the enemy from behind.
Sometimes we must adjust our plans to suit the circumstances. We've made a great decision, and No objections.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
This is not working out.
Give me a second.
All right, let's start getting the ramp ready. We'll stand our ground here and keep the enemy at bay.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Cámelo.
The ram looks ready.
Yeah.
My lord, we await your
Yeah,
orders.
I'm
Now is the time to break down the castle gate and finish this fight. Let's get serious. Charge! You're up to something. Not on my watch. The opportunity.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cross here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it, God damn it.
Let's go. Let's go.
My strength.
Hey, give me a second.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Because I'll take this base real quick and I'm on the way.
And I think this... The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, this winning is ours.
Don't let up now. You're here. I am thankful for the help. You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here. You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious.
Another one falls behind me. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This battle is more intense than I anticipated.
The enemy officer
will continue to fight without complaint.
This is bad. Someone better get here fast. Done
Impressive.
The enemy officer
There's a lot I can learn from you.
Let's go.
You will have to make do without me.
not enough.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least. Take destruction! Wretch! Concentrate. Time to end this. Did I think this would
The enemy officer has been defeated. You are here. Things do not seem so bad.
take this?
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
can't help but gaze at your feet.
Try again. Now. All my might.
You never enemy officer to impress me with your feet. Has been defeated. Let's go.
Down here. Take him, Lincoln.
My strength.
Yep, yeah, let's go. Let's go. See?
What? That gate has been breached. How? We had countermeasures in place.
With those countermeasures in there,
Taking a turn for the wars.
Adam, shit!
Ugly.
I'm coming! You fucking die on me!
You've come. Counting on
Of
you.
course I
There is
can.
little to worry about with your presence here.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Almost at our limits. You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Taiji-Tsu, I've defeated the enemy. I've been waiting for this. Take this. All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes!
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Coming in through the front gate. We don't stop them. Take this.
This territory
Show
is
them
ours.
your skill.
Han Dong is here! Bring it on! Time to end this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take The enemy officer has been defeated.
3 people off us.
Let's go. Let's get serious. Got this. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sun Quan, how did a fledgling like you outsmart me?
You're right. I am just a fledgling. That's why you need to remember this. Today, you were defeated not by me, but by the kingdom of Wu, and all the hopes and bonds of its people.
Gotcha!
The enemy officer has
You're
been defeated.
outshining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways. Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
Take this!
Let's end this. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I failed.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Father. Brother. I think I can see it now. The kingdom that I must create.
Hello?
You was good? What up?
Earlier today, they found out what was really going on, and they uncovered the city never turned my water off. They turned something off, but they didn't turn the water off. I just saved a lot of my stuff back 3-4 days ago. And then on top of that, my house out on the guy that was landlord, so we have a whole new landlord. He didn't know how bad it was until he came in and checked it out today. And so they're gonna start working on my house tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, well, you know, the one that was the owner of the house, just tell him about, you know, how bad the house is.
Yeah.
And, you know, because he was trying to catch me about 5 for the time, and they let him find me for, you know, my fucking Yeah, so
Listen up, everyone.
it's still in the making of
As you all know,
search something new. You know,
I do not
you
have the skill
want
in battle
to
or the
fix
mind
shit,
for
but I ain't even
strategy that
tripping
made
about
you
that. I was
respect
like,
my
I told
brother
him already,
and
just
my
start
father.
over.
I don't
Yeah.
have the strength
I ain't
or the
got time
courage
for
to
this.
lead the charge.
Yeah,
Sword
right.
in hand, to clear our path forward myself.
So what you
However,
got planned?
I have my own way of
Right
fighting.
now, I'm
And
just
that
looking at
is
a
what will
wall
allow me to
until
lead you all to
7
victory.
o'clock in the morning.
Our path
Where you
forward
at?
will not open before a single hero leading the charge.
Country.
It will be the combined strength of all who reside in the kingdom of U. That incredible force will carry us into a glorious new future. That is how U will fight together and thrive together from now on.
I'm just glad.
There are
I'm
those
just
who
glad
fight
to know that
boldly on the
someone's safe.
front lines,
That's all
and
I
those
care
who
about.
valiantly guard our backs. We cannot win if
And I
either force is
appreciate
missing.
that. Appreciate
You will all come to understand that very clearly in this battle.
In this kingdom and in this
I'm
army,
down the line.
no one is without a purpose.
All right.
Each and
All
every
right.
one of you is irreplaceable, like family.
I
I trust
I ain't gonna go broke
that
for no
everyone
motherfucker.
will contribute to U in their own unique way.
You know how they go.
Cool.
Please,
That's cool.
all
That's
of
cool.
you, lend me your
shit.
strength.
Time with that child, so you know, who knows? I might need to get away this weekend. You know.
Just call me and
Are
let me
you
know.
seeing this, my
Oh
friend?
yeah.
Just let me know.
Your
Let me know
little
before
brother
Friday.
might just achieve
Yeah, I'm
even
not
greater
dead.
things than you
Let me
did.
know before Friday.
Alright.
All right.
The battle to restore order in Lujiang ended very favorably.
It was all thanks to Lord Sun Quan discovering his own strengths. He has brought our forces closer together than ever before. And I'm sure this will help to crush the ambitions of those who are looking to stir up trouble in the kingdom.
You still have Cao Cao's meddling to contend with, but this is wonderful news.
Quite. And it certainly doesn't hurt to have a steady flow of incoming talent like yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself talented. I still have much to learn, which I plan to remedy with rigorous study.
That's what I like to hear. The future of U is secure with you, Wei Meng. Now, about our next battle.
I think with the momentum we have now, the time is right. We should march on Jing and avenge Lord Sun Jian by defeating Huangzu. If we can all rally behind the same goal and unite as one to achieve it, our bonds with each other will grow even stronger.
There are certainly many among us who desire revenge on him. Whatever the case, we cannot take this plan any further on our own. We should first ask Lord Sun Quan for his judgment on the matter.
They want to take down Huangzu. It's just an idea being discussed for now. I figured this would be a good time to hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Not even Lord Sun Ca was able to avenge the death of Lord Sun Jian. We're certainly able and willing to do it now, but...
Is there something worrying you, Father?
No, I just thought it was a bit too soon to stir up trouble. But if this is what Lord Sun Quan desires, then we will respect his wishes.
I too agree with the decision to attack Huangzu. I imagine that Lord Sun Quan also wishes to claim Jing for himself before Cao Cao is able to get his hands on it. But avenging one's father is a very noble pursuit in and of itself. Succeeding will likely earn Lord Sun Quan a great deal of renown.
Ling Cao, you have been blessed with a very bright son. I envy you. Ling Tong, I'm sure you'll grow into an indispensable officer for U. I hope to see great things from you. And with that, I will take my leave. I still need to discuss this with everyone else.
Ling Tong, I don't want to see you letting all that praise go to your head. You must always act with awareness of your own standing. We will do all that is necessary in the service of the House of Sun. That is our duty. Never forget that.
You don't need to tell me these things, Father. I'm not a child anymore. Well...
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself. Good to have you.
I wonder, just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
Wait, ooh.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor. Do you think this deployment is daring enough?
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was Cao Cao. Don't go out there dying for nothing. Just survive.
Another war?
down to you with my intellect! Got this! Oh. Time to end this. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm in your debt.
We're only surviving because my husband is out on the battlefield.
Those guys don't want to unite the world.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable.
Take this. Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Now, let's give it to them. Now. All my life. Time to act. Now. Got this. Now. I, Ji Huan, shall take you on.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. With all my might. Bear witness to my power. Now. Bear witness to my power. Now. Take this. Let's get serious. Take this. I wasn't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by. They say Lord Cao Cao.
Well... The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases.
Another war?
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu. Looking back on those days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted with my dream. And I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. It is, and one that I wouldn't have held in the past. I've developed nerves of steel, a final parting gift from Lord Sun Tzu, perhaps. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you, with everyone. Dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today. Wu remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? I knew you'd understand. Then let's speak in earnest. More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured. One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Ah, just as I thought. A friend with keen and discerning insight. How dependable. So, tell me about your experiences. I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's Strategy Council meeting has only just begun.
That's a help.
I'm grateful.
Lord Han Dong does...
Ah. Great timing. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? You might have already heard, but recently Wu has been gathering new talents. The main reason for this is that we have a new leader and need to ensure our stability. So, I think I'll need to step up. I have a debt to Lord Sun Quan, and I intend to repay it through hard work. I guess I haven't told you. Well, let me explain. When I first started serving the Sun family, I had hardly read anything in my life. Honestly, back then, there were too many things I didn't understand. I was loyal to Wu, but was only able to show it by rampaging across the battlefield. I lacked any kind of wisdom, and one day, I thoughtlessly pursued an enemy too far and ended up wounded. And the first person who scolded me afterward was Lord Sun Quan. He told me that meaningless injury and sacrifice don't amount to loyalty. That I should keep an eye on my surroundings and think about what must be done. I can still remember what he said word for word. He also recommended that I take up studying. That way, I would no longer be unlearned Hmong of Wu, and could instead serve as a distinguished officer who doesn't rely solely on might. I'm only here thanks to Lord Sun Quan, so I vowed to support him using everything I've learned. Or that's my hope. So far, I'm neither smart enough nor strong enough. My goal is still so far away, meaning I haven't a moment to lose. I'm sorry I spoke for so long. I appreciate you sharing your time. However, this has helped me restore my focus. Thank you. It's strange. When I see those eyes of yours, like a dawn sky, I can't help but share my deepest thoughts. I wonder, if I keep on studying, will I be able to figure out why that is? Hey!
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu.
Got this. Let's get serious.
this! Let's get serious. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Let's get serious. Got this. Let's get serious. Got this. Looking rough. Let's take this. Now. Let's get serious. Take this. Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. That's a help.
I wonder, just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
I have heard you all. Your dreams for the kingdom of U and your regrets at the loss of my father. Your thoughts on these matters have convinced me to mount this attack. In fact, they have made me believe that an attack is absolutely necessary.
But we haven't even established peace within our own borders yet. Obsessing over revenge while ignoring the unrest brewing in our own kingdom will bring nothing but needless bloodshed.
Of course, I do not intend to ignore our domestic affairs, which is why I will be leaving some of our most reliable officers here in U. Chengpu, Handong, and Huanggai. Make good use of Tai Shi Tzu, Zhoutai, and their men to guard the kingdom. It pains me not to bring you into battle against Huangzu, given that you served since my father's day.
Lord Sun Chen, do not trouble yourself over our feelings. As your loyal officers, fulfilling our duty to you is our only desire.
You've made this decision based on your trust in our abilities. That makes it much harder to reject your request.
Forgive me. I know I ask too much of all of you. Please take good care of everyone while we are away.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the shrine.
Oh!
Get ready to be brought down.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, you sons of bitch. You. Oh, yep, got him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You think you can do this for me? You son of a bitch, then you do it to me.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Tzu.
Sir, Dan, go down and obey my Tomlinson.
Louis Meng,
Shit.
you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have, but there may be times I come to you for help. I'm sure I can count on you. You are the guardian of peace. Lord Zhou, you told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here, and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. I'm not wrong to do so, am I? After all, it's thanks to you that I've made it this far. I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
I see. Hi.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position. Not one time has Lord Zhou Tai brought shame upon his family. All my might. Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours.
I wonder just how handsome is.
I just want our life to remain as it is. I don't really need much else.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
It's amazing how the survivors manage.
Well...
It seemed like Lord Sun Ce really would live up to the nickname.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom?
The Honorable Warrior is still with us.
Do you remember that day, when I came to you unannounced to ask you to take the future of the Sun Clan into your hands? I see. I suppose it would be too selfish of me to ask you to forget it. I must admit that at the time I had lost all sense of dignity. Just when I thought I had seen enough battles to be able to pick out a novice by the way his weapon shakes in his hands, there I was. I had assumed that there was no youth left in this haggard body, but in that moment, I glimpsed it well. And how do you feel about all of this? Everything that's happened since joining us in service of the Sun family? Then I will make no apologies. If it brought you to our side, then even bowing my head to you was well worth the effort. Lord Sun Quan has succeeded Lord Sun Ce as the head of the Sun family. I do not doubt the talents of Lord Sun Quan, even though he has become a leader at such a young age. Truth be told, he has attracted many new talented people to his side. With such a momentum, they are sure to become a nigh unstoppable force to be reckoned with across the land. My role in this is to keep Lord Sun Quan and his young acolytes from letting all that power go to their heads. We cannot let a tragedy like the one that befell Lord Sun Ce happen again. And I care not if people say I'm out to spoil the mood. I will carry out my duty. You're going to be there watching me give the youngsters a hard time with my veins popping out of my head. You'd enjoy that, I'm sure. I have my principles, so I care not one bit what the young ones think about me. But I must also admit that having someone to talk to like this brings me great comfort. And I wouldn't want to get that from anyone but you. These quiet moments we have together are what keep me going. It is my hope that you feel the same.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this deployment is... Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the shaman.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately.
I see you've been working hard. Thank you for coming. There's something I'd like to talk with you about. Sorry to worry you. I was thinking back on that battle in Lujiang. Up until then, I really thought I had been doing my best, but it was during that battle that I began truly pushing myself. I wanted to prove to you that you can rely on me. If you say so, I believe you. From now on, I'm going to make sure no one needs to worry about me. As the daughter of a military family, I have a duty to make it out of battle alive. For my life is not strictly just my own. Should I die, so many would grieve. My brother, our generals, the soldiers? I'll keep that in mind as I fight. By showing my own resolve, I believe I can inspire my comrades. My father and brother did the same as they fought through all those battles. I'm starting to feel, at last, that I'm a worthy member of our military family. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to shoulder the responsibility. Continuing to fight is something that requires immense courage. And besides, the real fight is still before us. So, what I really want to say is... would you remain by my side? I want you to share your courage with me. The courage that allows you to stay strong and keep fighting, no matter what. Thanks. I'm finally past the point of simply trying to catch up to you. As long as you're there, I can stand tall without hesitation. I can shine out there on the battlefield. So, keep an eye on me out there, okay? Don't look away, even for a second.
So Lord Sun Quan's leading Wu? I hope he can get help from those around him. I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
The Bow Maiden.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby. Working on...
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers?
At last, our battle with Huangzu is nigh. As I am sure you are aware, he is responsible for Lord Sun Jian's death. You could say that he is the sworn enemy of the House of Sun. Not even the renowned Sun Ce was able to slay him. You should be wary of the dangers this battle presents. My apologies for the needless reminder. There are rumors going around lately that he has managed to recruit a hero renowned in Jing. I believe his name was Gan Ning. This battle is, in essence, a fight to bring unity to the Sun clan. I do not want any of us to die needlessly. I will do everything in my power to prevent that, of course, but I want you to keep a close eye on everyone as well. Let's begin. Now then.
As you wish.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
Aye.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. Huangzu killed my father and stood against my brother. But this time, we will make him pay for what he has done.
Now's the time! Take this!
I want all our forces to capture enemy bases on the way to the stronghold. Our foe is a fierce one. Remain ever vigilant!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Are you ready? Remember the plan. We're going after Huangzu before our main force clashes with the enemy.
I am ready, Father. It is an honor to be entrusted with a task so important to Uzi. Can't wait to show them what we're made of.
We march at once!
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now!
boat is what you're at. Let's go. Did you really think I would just let you take it?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
They're cautiously pushing their front lines forward. It seems the tactics of Wu have changed once more. And we will strike them where they are weak. Focus your attacks on the slower units first. Break them! Begin advancing!
They changed their strategy to counter our formation. Guangzhou will certainly be difficult to defeat. They will surely have a plan to defend themselves too. We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
This territory is ours. Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
We're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a move.
This territory belongs to us. We can now expand on our strategies.
Nice try! Now we have to
This appears to be as far as
this territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare yourself, Guangzhou. The fangs of Wu are snapping at your throat. What the? Where did they come from?
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Let's get serious.
Clever beast reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time. I will retreat. No. Gone. They're all yours.
Everyone attack at once!
Here. Damn, that's gonna slow us down.
All my might. Guangzhou, you coward! I will slay you here and now!
Not so fast. The only one you're fighting here is me.
Now, do better!
Pretty good.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Won't hold back now. Might end up killing me if I do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's too powerful! Tongue, you must flee!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
No. Father.
Take this.
Father! You'll pay for this.
Take this.
I swear it. I'll slay you. Where you
This
stand.
territory is ours. Let's go. You're his son. If you want your revenge, come and get it. Being hated comes with the territory.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Reporting! Lord Ling Cao has fallen in battle! Huang Zu has fled!
What? I've underestimated them. Even though I knew how fierce Huang Zu could be. But if we turn back now, the enemy will attack us from behind. We must bring down their officers and finish this fight here and now!
I figured the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's deal with this quickly.
We're not about to let the Sun clan lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Quan! Begin the advance!
Taking a turn for the worse.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Quickly.
Grief. Is that finally the end of it? Then we must prepare for the next attack.
Begin advancing!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Here's the resistance is futile.
My strength is not enough.
Now,
this appears to be as far as we go.
all my might. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate on it.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
I'm not yet strong enough to defeat this monster.
All my might.
Must flee. Flee to fight another day. The next time we meet, I will defeat you.
Looks like I'm the subject of yet another troublesome grudge. But that's what war is all about. You'll understand soon enough.
All my might.
Well, let's give it another go, shall we?
Let's get serious.
Come on, you scoundrels. Advance.
Okay, this area belongs to us now. Take this.
So, those soldiers we ran into earlier came from this ship. If we go back the way they came, we'll be able to attack the enemy at their camp.
Let's get pinned, I mean.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're no match for me! Bear witness to my
Take this!
All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer
I shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Let's go. Superb. You never fail to impress me with your feats.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
All right, we made it. Come on, you scoundrels. Let's raise some hell. Advance.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. Let's get serious.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You are just in time. We are about to begin the counterattack. Take this. Got this.
All my might. Trust in each other.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I never thought we'd cross blades. I know whether to laugh or cry. I suppose it is what it is. No regrets. Fight with all we've got. Blood is boiling!
All my might.
The time has come. Gotta focus for this one. Gotta focus for this I believe I have defeated the enemy officer.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Looking rough. Bring them down. Bear witness to my power.
Time to end this.
I lost.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't think I ruffled quite enough feathers, but at least I slowed them down.
Look alive, you louts! We're getting out of here!
I had no idea Huang Zu had such a mighty officer under his command. We must regroup and pursue Huang Zu!
Reporting! Urgent news from headquarters! Shan-Yue uprisings are erupting across the land! Your presence is desperately needed, my lord!
It is just as I feared. It is a shame for us to lose this chance, but needs must. Return to base! It fills my heart with shame, but we have no choice. We're taking our troops home. Prepare for an immediate retreat!
Sir!
Lord Sun Quan, please wait! We can't pull our troops out now! We're here to slay Huan Zu. We have not yet accomplished that. If you leave now, your father's death will have been in vain!
No. As the leader of the House of Sun, I cannot allow the rebellion of Shan Yue to go on.
But I still haven't slain my father's killer. Lord Sun Quan, are you not also fighting to avenge your father's death?
Yes, I am. I despise Huang Zu. My hatred for him is just as strong as the rage you feel for the one who killed your father. And yet, remember what we have come here to accomplish. What would my father, my brother, and Ling Cao really ask of us? Should we relentlessly pursue their killers in a fit of rage, only to return home to find the kingdom of Wu overrun by the Shan Yue?
That isn't...
How could I ever face my father or my brother if I allowed such a thing to happen? We will withdraw for now, Ling Tong. I know someone as clever as you can see the wisdom in that.
Father...
Our officers are limiting their ability to mobilize, but there are still uprisings all across the kingdom. They seem to be centered around Kuei Ji.
It seems that leaving the kingdom in your hands in anticipation of such a calamity was an excellent decision on my part. To stop this chaos from spreading any further, we must eliminate the Shan Yue. I am counting on all of you.
I am at your command.
I'd like to agree with your judgment here. But are you sure this is the right decision, Lord Sun Quan? I guess, if there ever was a time to speak my mind, it's right now. Driving out the Shan Yue won't bring an end to the fighting.
What do you mean, Huang Gai?
During the reign of Lord Sun Ce, I was tasked with negotiating with the Shan Yue. I spoke with them directly, and we even drank together as friends. Lord Sun Quan, if you tried to get to know them better, you would understand. The Shan Yue are just like the people of Wu at heart. They live just as we do. They love their families in the same way. And like us, they will pick up weapons to protect their homeland. And right now, you're trying to suppress them by force and threatening to take away all that they love. I don't think you will ever be able to bring a true end to the Shan Yue uprisings with that approach.
Some of what you say does ring true, but whatever the circumstances, they have come to attack Wu and are therefore not worthy of mercy. They are a threat to our kingdom.
Tell us, Lord Huang Gai, what exactly would you have us do? Are we to hand over all of the territory conquered by our previous leaders? I don't think any of us would find that even remotely acceptable.
I will take some time to consider our approach to dealing with the Shan Yue. But whatever we ultimately do, we cannot ignore those who have become victims of this conflict through no fault of their own. If only for their sake, we should prepare to establish our presence on the battlefield.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position. Not one time has Lord Zhou Tai brought shame upon his family name.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask. Well, I answered anyway, just in case. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn, but it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened. What makes it worse is that I could have stopped it, had I been stronger. I mean, if I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself. No preamble, huh? But I was hoping you'd say something like that. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought. I hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not.
Let's get serious. I guess you will do for an opponent. Try this. How's about a one-on-one?
Take this!
Yep.
Let's end this.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yep, which is why I'm glad I hope to. Yeah. Ouch.
Not bad at all.
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huanzu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. The Lord Huanggai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huanggai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun. Or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huanzu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huanggai's idea very difficult to accept. Even so, his bond with the Shan Yue runs very deep, possibly much deeper than you could imagine. They have been our enemy on the battlefield. Half measures will not be enough to bring about peace.
We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huanggai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Sua have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side.